Go.
The nervous system is the reason you can hear, see, and understand this slideshow. It is the basis of how we carry out our every living function.
Your nervous system is mainly housed in the brain. Without the brain's permission, your body can't do anything. Your brain stimulates your muscles to move and contract. Your brain coordinates all bodily functions based off sensory images coming in from the outside environment. The brain controls basic drives to maintain homeostasis, such as hunger and sleep drive. For example, your body needs to replenish itself with food, so your brain tells you you're hungry. You eat, and homeostasis is restored. Also, your brain takes information from your eyes, ears, touch, and taste to sense and create an overall image of your environment. For instance, it's warm out, you see water, you can taste the salt, and you hear waves crashing. You're at the beach.
The nervous system is divided into two major parts, the peripheral nervous system and the central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system consists of nerves that control autonomic and somatic movements, aka involuntary. The central nervous system consists of the brain and spinal cord. These tissues are made of mainly neurons and neuroglia. Neuroglia cells protect and replenish brain cells. They are broken down into four major parts. Astrocytes form the blood-brain barrier. Oligodendrocytes increase firing rate of neurons. Microglia dispose of debris unnecessary in the brain. And lastly, epidymal line the brain ventricles and secretes spinal fluid.
At resting potential, there is an overall negative charge inside the cell. When neurons need to communicate with each other, depolarization occurs. The charge reverses by sodium and potassium moving in and out of the axon. Messages depart from the synapse, travel through the synaptic cleft, and enter the next cell by its dendrite receptors.
The brain protects itself through several lines of defense. The brain as a whole is protected by a thin layer of skin and hair, underneath a hard layer of skull bone. Beneath there lies the meninges. The meninges consist of three layers. The uppermost layer is the dura mater, the arachnoid mater, named for the appearance of a spider-like web containing no blood vessels, and the pia mater is the innermost layer that contains blood vessels, nerves, and neuroglia cells. Neuroglia cells, like previously discussed, replenish neurons. Lastly, myelin lines the axon of a neuron, acting as an extra layer of strength.
Thank you very much.
When looking at the brain as a whole, it can be broken down into four major lobes based on their functions. The frontal lobe consumes reasoning and decision-making. The parietal lobe controls interpretation, touch, and pain. The occipital lobe houses vision, and the temporal lobe analyzes hearing, taste, and smell. Together they carry out all brain functions that make you.